Hello and welcome to Mystic Brightheart Oracles. My name is Brightheart and this is Brightheart Mystic Oracles. So I have just started this channel very recently. As I said in my yesterday video, I set it up a long time ago, but life being so busy and everything, it's taken some time to get it up and running. But today I'm feeling pulled to pull some cards from a few different decks, and also just to say that I've been reading tarot cards for about 30 years, so I definitely have a lot of experience in that. However, I'm very new to the YouTube video thing, so hope you'll bear with me and forgive me if I'm not perfect at like setting out the cards properly and all of that stuff. But having said that, let's just kind of jump in. And today in the United States is Memorial Day, which is designed to, Memorial Day was established to honor veterans who lost their lives in war, so I think that that's important. And it's interesting in Native American indigenous tradition that Native Americans, even though, you know, many talk about how the terrible things that were done to indigenous people in this country and how our land was stolen and all of that. Most Native Americans take service to your country as something very, very serious and something that no one would ever not do. So I think it's important to acknowledge that. And there were many, many Native American veterans. In fact, if you ever go to a Native American powwow celebration event in the United States, you'll often find that there's a special honoring of veterans, and there are even powwows that are dedicated specifically to veterans, like veterans powwows and things like that. So I just wanted to add that little caveat to get us rolling. So the three decks, there were three decks that were calling me this morning. One is the, beautiful Ancestral Path Tarot by Julie Suchia Watts. There's a picture of it right there. It's an absolutely gorgeous deck, and it has amazing energy. I was also pulled to this deck called Crystals, the Stone deck, and it doesn't actually, text by Andrew Smart, photographs by Jason Wyche. So that's, here's the box for that one, Crystals deck. And finally, the Archangel Animal Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. Archangel Animal Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. So I thought I would just pull some cards from these decks today and see what message Great Spirit has for us today. Great Spirit, ancestors, ascended masters, angels. What is the message that the collective needs to hear today? What is the message? Clear, concise messages from the Ancestral Path Tarot. Okay, three cards from that deck fell right out. I'll set those over there. Okay, what are the messages from the crystals? What crystals do people need to be aware of that could help them today on this Memorial Day in the United States? And May 27th, I think, May 27th, 2024 is the day. Although I consider any of these readings to be timeless readings, so anytime that you happen upon this reading, it was meant for you. Okay, we also got three cards there. Look at that. Okay. Set those right up here. And what is the message from Archangel Animal Oracle deck? What is the message from the Archangel Animals today, Spirit? Great Spirit. Angels, ancestors, ascended masters, what does the collective need to know? What animal, Archangel Animal, is guiding them helping them today. Okay, let's see here. Oh, there we go. Oh, one card. Okay. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Oh, those are so beautiful. It's so beautiful, the colors of how even all the different colors of the cards fit together. All right, well, let's start with our Ancestral Path Tarot cards. So the first card we have is the Empress. Okay, wow, look at that beautiful red and blue colors and the like scepter or something she's holding in her hand. That's really beautiful. So I get, the sense I get from this card is strength, a very strong energy, a very strong woman, like leadership of some kind. Divine feminine power. And look at the water over there to the right, the waterfall coming down. It seems kind of very balanced and also earthbound. And it's interesting, some of the readers that I listen to, I've been hearing a lot lately about the root chakra and being grounded. So that red color and that kind of color over here, those make me think of like being earthbound. But it seems like a balance, like being earthbound, but then there's also the flow of the water and the waterfall. And then there's also this like white dress, and her energy looks kind of light as well. So it's kind of seems like a balance between activity and receptivity. Interesting. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm getting from that initially. Oh, then we also have the Sun. Oh my goodness, that is a beautiful Sun card. Talk about something that is very brilliant and bright. Optimism. I almost get the feeling from the Empress card that the Sun card is, it's almost like saying to the person to be optimistic as you're coming into more balance around these different things. I don't know, I just feel like sometimes we live in this society where so much seems to be focused on action, or kind of one thing, like focus on one thing, whereas I get the feeling from these cards that it's more about some kind of balance, like needing to be more balanced, and that it's okay to be balanced, and that the optimism during a time of being balanced is okay. Or even almost like a feeling of no matter what happens, you don't have to be perfect about things. So the Sun, it's like that light is definitely growing and expanding. And I think of the divine feminine, the importance of shining our light. And that light is so brilliant in this card. It makes me almost feel like it's saying, no matter what is going on around you, shine your light. And the third card, interestingly, is the card of strength. So, wow. So, my goodness. We have 3 cards that are all major arcana cards, first of all. So that in and of itself is pretty interesting and amazing. The Empress, the Sun, and Strength, all 3 together. And you've got 2 cards that have very strong feminine figures on them. And then look at that lion. The lion, I think of independence. But look how that lady is sitting with the lion, and she's perfectly comfortable. She's not afraid of the lion. The lion looks like it's posed, and it's ready to take action when necessary, but it doesn't look like it's going to be unnecessarily aggressive. It even looks like it's balanced. So yeah, I get this sense that the overall message with these 3 cards is something about being balanced and being open, trusting oneself. And it could even be like kind of a balance of masculine and feminine energies as well. I know when I first learned tarot many years ago, the Sun card was often considered more of a masculine energy card. One of the decks that I used to read from, in fact, I think the character signifying it was the sun god Apollo, which is a very male figure. So I find that very interesting. And in Native American spirituality, the sun is definitely a male energy as well. Interesting. Grandfather sun, grandmother moon, father sky, mother earth. So the sun is definitely more of a male figure. So something about balance. Okay, so let's move on to our crystals messages. So what are the crystals that can help the collective today? So the first one we have is opal. Opal. Okay, and I'll read from the card. Okay, opals are well hydrated amorphous mineraloids. Precious opals are lusted after for their rainbow sparkle. Huh, interesting. Common opals form in a range of colors and can deliver sensations that are anything but common. Who needs it? The all-black wardrobe set can benefit from black precious opal's bold pop of color and spiritual protection. Not so prolific artists can ride fire opal's burn. Okay, where to put it? General rule, white and blue vibe with the head, pink vibes with the heart, and black vibes with the lower abdomen. When you have something that needs to get moving, a project, a relationship, an energetic block, opal. Feel all your feels. Oh, this is very interesting and feels very consistent with, to me, the message of the Empress particularly, because you've got this woman who's sitting in that chair and how she is, interesting, balancing the different aspects. So maybe there's an element of yeah, it's okay to feel all your feelings and also to utilize kind of things to get motivated. This actually definitely applies to me. I found myself recently feeling I have so many things that I want to work on and so many things that I want to do. And sometimes I can get a little overwhelmed, like what should I do now? What's the best thing? And can get overwhelmed by feelings too. And sometimes that feeling of, oh, I gotta like stop feeling and just get stuff done. So this is a good message about, yeah, it's okay to like feel all the feels, and that will help us move through the things that we need to move through. Very interesting. Okay, the second crystal card is bismuth. Bismuth. Interesting, with a lot of the green colors or the kind of teal colors. Makes me think of well, there's the light green, makes me think more of like the throat chakra and the third eye. So let's see what this card says. So the main message is rewrite your code with rainbows. Bismuth, an iridescent crystalline metal with a stair-step structure that forms when liquid bismuth cools. Its energy is focusing, conductive, and awakening. Who needs it? Oh, there you go. The easily distracted, burners, people who are very bored. Put it on your desk in Silicon Valley and in your utility belt in Black Rock City. For those looking for some psychedelic influence, lie on your back and take 10 powerful breaths through your mouth with bismuth placed on your forehead. Then break out of tired gray thought patterns and get en route to a more colorful, energized life. Very interesting. Okay, so, rewrite your code with rainbows. Well, again, it seems consistent with the Empress and also the sun card. It makes me think of the sun card and how the sun, that bright light, kind of like zapping away kind of boredom or something. So it feels like there's a theme here where if people are feeling stuck is kind of the sense I'm getting. If people are feeling stuck or bored or not sure where to focus, I think these crystal messages are right on target. Our third crystal card is, beautiful, oh, sapphire. Oh, my grandmother always loved sapphires. Oh, nice, sapphire. So the main message with sapphire is, find your tranquil place. Okay. Find your tranquil place. Often blue, but sometimes pink or yellow. Sapphire, like ruby, is a variety of the mineral corundum. With its peacemaking force field of sparkle energy, sapphire protects the vulnerable and squishy stuff inside from judgmental people and their unsolicited BS. Oh my gosh, who needs it? Students of ancient wisdom. Wow, where to put it? On your right middle finger, the finger of Saturn, Sapphire's associated planet. Use when resentments are doing more damage to you than to those you're holding them against. Interesting. Enlist Sapphire to call forth that old soul that resides within the wisest part of you who couldn't possibly care less about what anybody else thinks of you. Find your tranquil place. Oh my goodness, that is a beautiful message. That is really interesting too, because it makes me think again of this Empress card and the balancing of all those different things, and how these three crystals all have different messages too, about feeling your feelings, about kind of lighting up, about find your tranquil place. So it almost feels, I guess the feeling I get is it's kind of saying that everything we experience and everything we feel is understandable and okay and kind of part of the journey. Okay, so let's see what our archangel animal is for the collective today. Okay, here we go. Oh, the dolphin. I love dolphins. Dolphin. Interesting, I was just doing yoga earlier, and in the yoga video, there's a lot of dolphins in the background. So, well, there you go. Live joyfully in the present. Archangel, I may butcher the name, I don't know this one. Jules, Dolphin. Live joyfully in the present. Well, there you go. You also have this dolphin energy, and that yellow light looks very consistent with the sun. So, interesting. Live joyfully in the present. Yeah, those two things look very consistent. So again, I feel like the overall message for today is for this Empress energy, this balanced divine feminine clarity, but balancing of all the elements, the water, the emotion, the thought. Even look, I just noticed it. Look with the crown on her head and how like she's looking very forward. So it's like her mind is also engaged in everything that she's doing. So that to me feels like it's a balance of all of the different things. And the red chair that she's sitting on can have to do with passion, wands, fire, and then the earth as well. So it feels like it's this balance. And then it's also saying to shine your light and to be happy. And this overall message of live joyfully in the present. And then with the strength card and this woman sitting next to the lion, I feel like it's almost also saying it's safe to be yourself. It's safe to shine your light. It's safe to be happy and to live joyfully in the present. And isn't that something that those who've already gone and passed away to the other side, isn't that something that they would want us to do to best honor their lives and sacrifices that they've made? Wow. Okay, well, that is the message for today. Again, thank you so much for being here. I hope that everyone has an amazing, wonderful day. Again, my name is Brightheart. This is Brightheart Mystic Oracles, and I'm going to continue posting different kinds of things on my channel. And soon, I'm going to also post a little bit more background information about me and my story. I probably will only be doing tarot card readings. My organization, the Bright Heart Group's about sharing Indigenous wisdom and just lots of different things I've been involved over my life around, even fundraising, community organizing, all kinds of stuff that I've been so fortunate and blessed to be involved in throughout my life. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.